my fellow opinion villagers. Welcome to Intimate Questions, where I answer your intimate questions. This time I answer a question from Wes the Shaman and Goblin XXX, who both basically asked, do you make the puppets yourself? Do you buy them? And what are they made of? Well, the puppets fall into three categories: homemade, customized, and purchased or gift. The homemade puppets are scratch built by me and are made of a number of different materials like ping pong balls, non-pill fleece, sports socks, cardboard, felt, yarn, ostrich feathers, felt pads, and gallons of hot glue. I've built Bob, Beano, Bezo, Internet Troll, Oswald, Dunderhead, and Bogarth. A customized puppet is where I've taken an existing puppet and I've modified them, either to make them more expressive or just to make them look normal. The best example of this would probably be Imaginary Gary. This is what he looked like when he made his first appearance on this channel, and this is how he looks now. I kept the body, but I changed his eyes, nose, mouth, and gave his head some shape. The custom puppets that are currently in the repertoire are Gary, Jason, Autumnal, Cone, Bunk, Cleghorn, and Sass. Finally, there are the purchased and gift puppets, which really doesn't need to be explained. I mean, AJ and Raoul are both Muppet Whatnots. The nice thing about the Whatnots is that you can select what they look like. The same goes for Fundy. He's not a Muppet Whatnot, but he came in a Create a Monster puppet kit that I received as a gift. And he had Velcro stuff and you could select what he looked like. I experimented around for a long time and finally came up with the look for Fundy Monster. Trudeau was a gift from an opinion villager by the name of Trent Troop, and you can see his puppet channel down below. Then I can only hope to become as good as he has. The Trudeau puppet is probably the most professional puppet that I own, and he is one of the best puppets to actually perform with. I hope that my puppet skills will be getting better. Bogarth is probably the most advanced puppet that I have made from scratch, which includes, he has a foam body, he has a foam constructed head, and that was the first puppet where I used the Henson stitch. And for people who make puppets, the Henson stitch is a very special stitch where when you are done, and you pull the two pieces of fabric taut, the seam pretty much disappears. I'm not using the right kind of fleece for it. I can't find Antron fleece anywhere, so I use a non-pill fleece. And look at me, I just went into way technical detail. So there you are. You know my secrets, kind of. If you have a question, please leave them down below in the comment section and I'll answer them. Bye.
Hello, youngins! I am Reverend Pone, and boy oh boy do we have a fun story for you today. Not only that, but I have a special little friend in the studio to help tell the story. Say hello to Kiara, everybody!
Hi everybody, I'm Kiara!
Kiara? Kiara, stop that! That's Satan worship or something!
But it's my trademark!
A trademark of Satan? Now come on, it's story time!
Fine.
Hey Kiara, tell me something. Do you like stories about animals?
Yeah!
And do you like adventure stories?
Yeah!
And do you like stories about genocide?
That depends.
On what?
Is it fake genocide or is it real genocide?
Why, real, of course. Today's story is about Noah's Ark.
I thought you said little stories.
I did. The story of Noah is as real as my first 2 divorces. Why, it's as real as that alimony suit that's been filed against me. It's as real as my bank account in the Cayman Islands.
We'll see. Tell your story, old man.
Will do. This story is so fun, so awesome, and so chock full of godly goodness that by the end, your doubts about its veracity will be wiped away. Are you ready for thrilling adventure?
I'm getting bored.
Okay. Once there was this guy named Noah, and he was God's favorite person on earth.
Why?
Because everyone else on earth was bad and wrong and evil.
Everybody?
Yeah, not just people, but also all the plants and animals too.
How the heck can plants and animals be bad, wrong, and evil?
Because the Bible says so, that's how.
Even carrots, baby carrots were evil?
Yes.
Baby ducks, they were evil?
Yes, now shush. Anyways, God was mighty cheesed off over all the evil people and plants and animals and stuff, so he decided to destroy all of them and start over.
Because God didn't get it right the first time?
Yes, no,
If he did it right, there would have been all that evil.
Stop interrupting. So God told Noah to build a giant boat and put every kind of animal on the boat. That way they'd be safe when God floods the earth.
That would have been cooler.
Well, he didn't use fire, he flooded the earth.
Giant monsters!
No!
Asteroids! We don't have an asteroid pop, Daddy.
No, dagnabbit!
Your God boards me.
Anyways, Noah got all the animals on the boat, and then him and his family got inside just as it began to rain. Soon the flood waters rose, and the people from the village began to pound on Noah's boat so they could be saved, but Noah ignored the gurgling cries for help from all the men and women and children. Then for 40 days and 40 nights, Noah and the animals floated until the waters receded, then all the water was dried up. Then God created a rainbow as a promise to never destroy all life on earth again. The end. Wasn't that great?
You believe that plan?
Every word.
How did he feed all those animals?
Well, you see, it was a really big boat and...
What about all the animal poo?
The what?
The poo! 1,000 of animals making poo!
Well, I'm sure they managed.
Yeah, they managed to be covered in poo!
The point of the story wasn't poo.
What was the point?
Don't make God angry or he'll wipe out everybody.
You said his rainbow was promised not to.
Oh yeah,
There isn't one, is there?
Well, general stuff, faith and obedience and...
Mountains of poo!
That's it! Story time over! Hey everybody, it's me, Oswald? Yeah, Oswald! And I'm here to do that thing where you sob and then I say your name and then I make a joke about it. I don't want to do this. Let's go downtown and smoke a cigarette. No, bad voice in my head. I'm not supposed to smoke cigarettes. Nobody would know. That's what you said about that time you told me to take the Easter ham and hide it in the fish tank. And you were wrong, bad voice in my head. How was I supposed to know the fish didn't like ham? And then there was that time you told me to mail my dirty underwear to LaToya Jackson, and now she won't stop emailing me. You always get me in troubles. Not this time, I promise. Nope. My doctor says that when you say things to me, I'm supposed to take some brain pills. No. But first, shout-outs. Hello! Packard Pokes. That's what my grandpa called dates with my grandma back when they were teenagers. Packard Pokes. Then she'd hit him. Righteous Rebel 430. I picture that Jesus guy with a black leather jacket beating up a shop teacher. DWC Anubis. I smell something skunky. The Crimsification. You go around turning things red. How? Do you embarrass them? C.D. Hansony. It means something to you, and that's what's important. M-Go Andy 33. It means something to you, and that's what's important. Munstrom Ridcully. You have the internet at Unseen University? American Cheese 1. Cheese spelled with a Z means that it is not of this planet. Eli Trips. Then watch where you're going, Eli. Narcellius. Fourth Emperor of Rome. All hail Narcellius, the flatulent. Blue glowing light 4. My nightlight is blue and glowing. You've been in my room. Lost Johnny 2. Go find an adult Johnny and tell them that you can't find your mom. I do it all the time. Infinite Atticus. Because infinite Atticus is too much Atticus. R Postal again. Not Postal again. How many times does this make? Ursu Sapien. Is that like a bear man? Or a werebear? Are you from the Twilight books? Deep ashtray. 27 feet deep from what I understand. Grafted soul. If you can graft a soul, do me next. I want to know what my median is. The Star 666. You sound like a radio station in the Bernie bad place. The Star 666 FM. Let's talk more screaming. The FM vids. I like the AM vids. That makes no sense. Jared Rosenfeld. You're either a dentist or someone who gets paid by a popular fast food chain to stay skinny. Okay, that's it this time. Bye-bye, everybody. And bye-bye to you, bad voice in my head.
No, wait. Don't quiet me with drugs. I know things.
Like what?
Let's make a deal. You won't take those meds, and I'll tell you who kidnapped Puppet Jason.
Dun dun dun! I did that already!